welcome back to the channel. I have a pretty fun gameplay for you guys today. I'm using the FFAR and the Strela. So I saw JackFrags video on the Strela and it looked like a lot of fun, so I thought why not give it a go. So I tried it out, and this is just me trying it out. I actually, as you watch throughout the game, I forgot I had it. So there were several instances where I could have pulled it out and blown up a car that was driving by, and I just completely forgot I had it. So to start the game out, we're going to the apartments, and I think that bounty potentially to grab. It's a northern circle, so this is already pretty in the middle, knowing that it's probably going to be a pretty hot drop. And you can see we land on the roof, and there's people landing all around. There's a guy, there's another guy, there's a third. So you can see me miss all my shots. Not a single bullet hit there. So I find this M91 on the ground, and I push him. He tries to melee me, but I just stay hip firing and get him. That way I keep my movement up, and this guy pops up. Now I stayed ADSing here in part because the MG34, or not the MG, the M91 has a really slow sprint to fire time and ADS time, so I didn't want to get stuck. Like, I thought he would pop up pretty quickly, and he didn't. He just stayed on the ground, so I got him there. I'm gonna go pick up that Bison. The Bison's hit or miss with me. I either really like it, or I just feel like it does nothing. So I grab the bounty, and I start looting down the apartment building. And as I get to the bottom, listen. Hear the footsteps. He comes in. He almost gets me. Got a little lucky there. I was curious to know what he was using, and he was also using the Bison. That felt pretty powerful to me. So, but yeah, he almost got me there. So I loot the other side. I hear someone jump off. This is now the back. And movement. I strafed right while shooting. He kind of stood still a little bit. He didn't really move much. So I kind of won out on that. There's the bounty poached. Alright, so at this point I go back into the apartments, and if you listen again, listen. Footsteps. And that guy did nothing, man. He ended up having a heartbeat, so I was wondering if he was checking it and just stopped moving. So I take his heartbeat, I go up top, and I get a ping in the gun store building. There he is, I see him. So I heard the glass break. I decided to go peek the other side, and he's still in that building. It's always good when engaging to, like, he doesn't know I can, like, where I am. Like, I can move right and pop up, and he might look back out at where I was. So he's still in the building, doing the heartbeat while exposed. It's probably not the best idea. Probably should have hopped back and done it. But I have an idea of actually jumping onto that little roof, so I pop dead silence, so that I can run across and into that window or jump through the other window. It's that little metal ledge you can run across. And I hear the door, so I think he entered the closet right there. But nope, he's not, and then I fell down. I meant to jump through. So he clearly opened the other door. You can see he's at the top of the stairs. And this is just a 50-50 gunfight that I barely won. So, but yeah, if you guys don't know that, you can run along that metal ledge in the back and kind of surprise someone. So here I get the loadout. I'm running the FFAR with the Strela, and then I have double time, ghost, and amped, because especially since I'm running a rocket launcher. So I thought about keeping the Bison. It had done well for me, but I really wanted to try out the Pila. So there, I have a bounty on me. And here's an example. You can see someone gets in this truck up on the map, and that's the guy pushing me. So I go from 1 to 3, and he doesn't have a trophy on, and I could have, taken out the Pila and shot a rocket at him, but I didn't. So I think when there's a bounty on me, I know they're aggressive and pushing me. I want to dictate where the fight is. So the bounty circle updates every 10 seconds. So if I'm quick enough, I can get to where I want to go and he won't know. So I go to this building that actually has 3 floors. Most people think bottom or second, but you can actually hop up on the roof. And my thought was, if he didn't see me get up here, he might think I'm on the first or second, which gives me the advantage, right? So I can hear him. He's right below me. He doesn't stand a chance. Crack him. And this is why I run thermites. Because you can stick the riot shield and down them. Solos especially has a lot of people running riot shields, so thermite can just be a little overpowered against them. So I played up, and I think, I'm trying to remember what I do. Oh, I go push my bounty. So he's at the bunker, and I thought he might have just tried to open it, but he had already opened it. I got there a little bit too late. If I got him stuck waiting for it to open, I think I could have had him. You can see his circle updates. He's run into the bunker. That's a push I don't really want to do. I don't want to push that because I just, it's hard to win. So I go back to military and someone's doing the contraband contract. You can see the helicopter coming down, and again, a truck. I could have pulled the Pila out here while pushing this, because you can see they get back in the truck, and that would have been an easy shot right there, and I just completely forgot that I had the Pila. I actually pull it back out towards the end of the game when I'm like, I remember. So I go here, I have all this money, I want to get some UAVs, and I thought this was funny. Someone bought in their loadout, and it's just stuck falling down, so that person just feel a little bad for them. So I go and I get a UAV and a self, and I see there's someone on the UAV, and they actually push over to me. And I think they thought someone was here because of that loadout. Because I have ghosts, I don't think they see me. You can see them right there. I could have popped a dead silence and gone out the window, but I thought he might try to pick up that kill streak, and they didn't. So I jump out, and if I didn't go prone, he would have had me. That made him miss shots. And then I was able to get some on his head glitch. So I go, after killing this guy, I go over to the tower, and someone drops in on me. That's an easy, you know, they're just a gulagger. I'm able to get him through the crack. Or finish him. Cracked. Piece to the left side again, I think. Yep, I don't know what this guy was doing. And then, yep, right there. Done. So at this point, we're in the 5th circle. I think people might push behind me. There's 12 people left, 9 kills. And I cut a lot of the video out where there was me running around or vehicles driving by. I actually missed a couple other vehicles I could have used on with the Pila. I see that there's a bounty down here, and I decided to go grab it. It's just intel at this point, right? Regardless of whether I push it or not. And it would happen that the bounty's on this guy named Honda, and that's the person that ends up winning the game. Spoiler alert. You can see that it's Honda. So someone's pushing up to the top of the tower where I came from. I popped dead silence. And if you listen, that's the supply run contract. So they just opened a supply box, which of course I don't see. But it was there. They opened it. So it was an easy kill on my part. And you can see Honda over there is in the training compound. And I see the truck, and this is where I kind of remember, oh my gosh, I have my Pila. I'm thinking that's where I want to rotate. There's a wall there. I don't know which way the zone will go. So I pull out the Pila. Man, that was fun. When I realized I had that with 6 rockets, I just felt so dumb. Because there's so many times throughout this game where I could have gotten a vehicle kill. So I know my bounty's over there in the compound. I'm just watching my back as the circle closes. And someone actually gets killed in the compound shortly after. So there's another truck I see. And it goes right by that trophy system. You can see I destroyed the trophy and the truck. Which I didn't know. I thought the trophy would probably catch it, but it didn't. So you can see that guy died. I'm thinking the bounty will probably push left. I think with the noise of the rocket and his threat being 3, he's not going to come out that way just because there's no cover. So I decided to go ahead and rotate in. And I think knowing there's a guy there, you know, he's going to be on alert because of me. I'm going to just get to zone and try to find cover. I thought about trying to keep him out, but I thought he'd probably go left, and you can see he's moving left. There's only one person on UAV currently. And I almost get on the roof of this bunker. I don't know what to call it. Hangar. So you can. I almost jumped up on the loadout to get on, but also that back wall you can jump up on to climb on top. And I decided to go around and play the edge and there's a guy right to my right. I just barely saw him, and here I should have plated. I thought because I was cracked he'd push, but he didn't, so he wasn't a very aggressive player. I should have plated, and then zone coming in, I think I could have stood a chance. He was using, I think, a M13, or I think it's a kilo actually, with a sniper scope, which is a very interesting build. You can see that guy instantly gets fried by this other dude, so now there's 3 people. This guy's rocking the M13. And he just kind of creeps along the wall. I cut some of this out. He gets prone and is just crawling up to the opening where he, boom, sniped, and that was Honda. So he knows someone's at the top of that circle, right there on the hill. And what I would have done if I were him when I jumped up here, I would have tried to ping him or peek him, see where he is up. You saw the scope? So again, I cut some of this out. He just stays here. You can see he goes from 3 to 2. Those are sniper shots. So the guy sniped the other one. So he knows he's up there. It's 2v2, or 1v1, I mean. And he peeks left instead of that top circle. Like, he was right there. He stayed there the whole time. And this is Honda coming in for the finishing kill to get the win. Right there, Honda. So, it was a good game by him. I feel like I maybe should have pushed him sooner. So if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Feel free to check out any of my other videos. Have a good one. Bye.